Hey everyone, welcome back to the One Exam Prep and Next Level Contractor channel. If you're new here, we help contractors like you navigate the challenges of starting, running, and growing your business. Today, we're diving into the future of contractor licensing in Florida, what's changing, what you need to be aware of, and how you can stay ahead of the curve. If you're looking to get licensed or already have your Florida contractor's license, you need to hear this. Let's get started. First, let's talk about demand. Florida's construction industry is booming. With population growth, ongoing hurricane recovery projects, and infrastructure expansion, licensed contractors are in high demand. The Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, or the DBPR, is seeing an increase in license applications, and this trend will likely continue. This means two things. If you're thinking about getting licensed, now is the time before regulations get even stricter. If you're already licensed, expect more competition, but also more opportunities. Now, let's talk about the big one, licensing requirements. Florida is known for having some of the toughest contractor licensing laws in the country, and it looks like they could get even stricter in the future. Recent trends show tougher financial requirements, higher credit score, and stricter background checks, more education and training. The state may require additional courses or continuing education and stronger enforcement, increased penalties for unlicensed activity, and stricter compliance checks. If you're considering getting licensed, don't wait. The longer you delay, the harder it might be. Recent enforcement actions in Florida have targeted unlicensed contractors operating without proper licensing. Let's take three recent examples. So you have the Manatee County arrest in March of 2025. Five unlicensed contractors were arrested during a routine operation. Officials emphasized that homeowners could be held liable if unlicensed contractors perform substandard work on their properties. Next, Pinellas County sting operations in November of 2024. Nearly 40 individuals were arrested in an undercover operation targeting unlicensed contractors exploiting hurricane victims. Many of those arrested were from outside the area, with some having extensive criminal histories. And next, the statewide crackdown in October of 2024. More than 100 people were arrested in Pinellas County for looting homes and working as unlicensed contractors following Hurricane Milton. The suspects faced charges including burglary, grand theft, and vandalism. These incidents highlight the importance for homeowners to verify the licensing credentials of contractors before hiring, especially in the aftermath of natural disasters when unlicensed activity tends to surge. So, why is Florida leading the way in licensing awareness? So, you have public awareness campaigns. The DBPR runs statewide campaigns warning homeowners about the risks of hiring unlicensed contractors. Billboards, TV ads, and online content emphasize the importance of verifying licenses. Next, you have the consumer protection initiatives. The DBPR's Verify Before You Hire tool allows the public to check contractor credentials online. Local governments hold workshops to educate homeowners on avoiding scams. Media coverage and crackdowns. News outlets regularly report on sting operations where unlicensed contractors are arrested, reinforcing the importance of hiring licensed professionals. Publicized cases of fraud and shoddy work by unlicensed workers serve as strong deterrents. Industry partnerships and training. Florida collaborates with contractor associations, trade schools, and licensing prep providers to ensure future contractors understand licensing requirements. Free resources, licensing guides, and exam prep programs help aspiring contractors navigate the process. So, what is the result? More homeowners demand proof of licensing before hiring, greater trust in licensed contractors, leading to higher job opportunities for those who follow the law, and a safer, more professional construction industry that benefits both contractors and consumers. So, what's the lesson? Florida's approach proves that public education plus enforcement equals a stronger industry for all. So, another trend, more oversight. Florida is cracking down on unlicensed contractors and shady business practices. There are more job site inspections, stricter insurance and bonding requirements, and increased fines and penalties. If you're a licensed contractor, this is actually good for you. It means less competition from unlicensed workers and more trust in the industry. Depending on your trade, you might even have more changes. For example, roofers, potential new insurance requirements due to rising claims. HVAC contractors, stricter environmental regulations for refrigerants, and general contractors, potential changes to subcontractor licensing requirements. So make sure you stay updated on what's happening in your specific trade. Now, we're going to just quickly touch on one test every Florida state contractor will need to take, and that is the Florida Business and Finance exam. The business and financial management exam for construction contractors is composed of 120 questions. It has 5 pilot questions, and you'll have 6.5 hours to complete the exam, and you must score 70% in order to pass. If you're going for the service pool candidate, then you would do 60 questions in 3.5 hours. It will be administered by Pearson VUE, and it is an open book exam. And there are approved references that are needed to bring into the exam. They can be tapped and highlighted. That is one of the services that we at One Exam Prep do help with. But the approved references are the A201, the A401, the A701, the Builder's Guide to Accounting, the Contractor's Manual, and the Contractor's Manual Index. Now, if you were to buy a course or a program here at One Exam Prep, you would get a nice checklist that shows exactly all the steps you need to get licensed. And you also have here, I'm showing you an example of our mini course, which you can use to practice and test yourself and just get a taste of what it's like on the exam. Now, here's a part of a practice test that's on our course. And if you want to pause this video to test yourself and see how you do, go ahead. But here are the answers: 1B, 2A, 3B, 4D, 5C. Now, if you want to go and get that practice exams, the business and finance, will leave a description below, but you can use the code PRACTICE20 at checkout to get 20% off the online course and get yourself started on this journey. All right, that wraps up today's video on the future of contractor licensing in Florida. If you're serious about getting licensed, check out oneexamprep.com for licensing help. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more contractor business tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.